G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. This cookie recipe is not only delicious, it's also fun to do with the kids. It's fun and, well, kind of educational. So join me today as I make my version of fossil cookies. Now just quickly before I start, I just want to give a quick shout out to Year 1 and 2 at Roseville Public School in Sydney. Now these two classes are some of my biggest fans and they're currently studying food changes in science with their teachers Mrs. K and Mrs. Stevenson. So this video is especially for you and I hope you enjoy it. So to start off with, into a mixing bowl, I'm going to place in 2 sticks or 250 grams of softened butter. And to that, 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. Now using a hand mixer or a stand mixer, we're going to beat this up until it's pale and creamy. Okay, next I'm going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, next I have a cup of walnuts. Now what I've done is I've just placed this through a food processor. And I've just processed it till it's nice and fine. But you can also use a blender if you don't have a food processor. So next, just place that right in. And to enhance the flavour, just a pinch of salt. And lastly, 2 1/4 cups of regular flour. And now mix it through until it's well combined. Okay, next we're going to grab some of our dough. And we're just going to get into a fair sized ball like so. Now I have some baking paper here, so just give that a light dusting with some more flour. And we're going to place our ball just onto the parchment paper and just lightly push it down, just like so, just till you get to the desired size. And I'm going to put a little bit more flour on top, just so it won't stick. And next I have these little toy dinosaurs. Now you can use the dinosaurs or you can even use insects. But just make sure they're plastic type and just of course make sure you wash them before you do this. So with our little dinosaur, we're just going to place it on top of the cookie. And we're just going to slightly push it in, just so we get the imprint of our dinosaur. So use different types, different dinosaurs, different shapes, and just continue on until you've made all your cookies. Now once you've made up all your cookies, just simply place them in the freezer for about 20 minutes to harden up. Now the reason we're doing that is, it'll just help them keep their shape while they're cooking in the oven. Okay, now that they're frozen, we're going to place them into a preheated oven at 170 degrees Celsius or 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes, just until they start to go brown on the outside. And there we have it, our very easy to make fossil cookies. Now I've had to turn the lighting down a little bit. It just makes it a bit easier for you to see the patterns on the cookies. Now I'll be asking, do I need to use the walnuts? Well, the reason why I used those was it just helps with the texture and the color. It just makes it look more like a fossil rock. So you don't have to use it, but I do recommend it because it really does add a nice little flavour to it as well. So they're certainly something fun to make, and you could possibly say educational. But there's one thing about these fossils that I guarantee you'd never associate with. And that's the fact that these fossils taste simply delish. So they're not only simple to make, they're also fun and sort of educational. But they're just more fun to make. So thank you for watching this episode of Todd's Kitchen. As always, I'll leave a list of ingredients down below, as well as links to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Home Mandy Hints channel. And please do me a massive favour by giving this video a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe.